Hello YouTube, today we're doing brakes on a Volvo V50. These have got the big 320mm brakes. We've got a 19mm, we've got it half jacked but the wheel's still on the floor. We're going to loosen all these off. There you go, that'll do. That's enough of the turn. There you go. So I'm just going to go around, loosen these off, and then we'll jack it up and put an axle stand underneath it, and then we'll come back to you. So there you go. We've got the wheel off, we've got the axle stand underneath. I've done both sides, obviously, because I'm doing the other side. The jack is just kind of sat there, just in case. You're going to need to undo this. I think I'm going to need to pull some of this out, because these brakes, I'm just going to leave that on there. These brakes are pretty gone. When we get out, we're going to show you what I mean. So we've got a Focus 15mm. I'm not going to lie to you folks, I just used the impact because these were properly kind of seized on. But yeah, when you've done that, you need to get a, let me see, it's not even on there, is it? Where is it? You still there? And you've got this pop. You've got two of them, and you've got another one further down here. Make sure these bolts are kind of a quarter of the way, well, half the way in if you can. I'm going to use the camera. There you go, these. Keep doing that. So the pins, I don't know if you're going to be able to see actually. Ah, there you go. The pins that are just there, those are actually all the way out, all the way undone. Because what I'm now going to do, there you go, all the way undone. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to get a little mini pry bar and put it in there and just lean on it a little bit so it pushes the piston back in. I put a little nut back on there just to make sure it's safe and it doesn't go anywhere. Just a little wiggle. I'm doing this because I'm changing the pads and the rotors. There you go. Now that makes that easily to move now. So while we've still got the bolts on, we're going to get a little pry bar and we're just going to pop this off. Be careful because it sometimes comes out a bit fast. Come on, give it me. There you go. I'm going to paint this black before I put it back on because I'm actually painting the calipers, but I'm not doing a video for that. Let's make sure this is all kind of clean. But yeah, so now we take the bolts out off down the back and then we'll come back to it. So you're going to want to pull this towards you and then you can pop that out. Make sure you clean it all up and grease it. Come on, you beastie. Give it to me. So awkward doing this with one hand. Thank you for your help. So, yeah, I'm going to pop it forward, and that in a minute it should come out. You know what we're going to do? We'll pop that brake pad in, and then, hey, see? Magic. I'm going to clean it all up. Yeah, these pins that you push out the back, you're going to want to clean them up and grease them. So you push both of them out. Make sure that you're not going to stretch the brake holes. And when you go to put the brake disc itself on, we're going to have this hung up here off the suspension so it doesn't drop. So this brake removal, this kit, it's a pain, but you push it in like that, make sure that's all the way to the end. And then you... This might not be the way to do it, but this is the only way I've found to do it. There you go, it's magnetic, so that's pretty good. So you just windy. And we're going to want to be keeping an eye on that brake reservoir. And we just slowly I think that's actually pushing brake fluid out. This is one of the other problems. Sometimes when people sell cars, they have a tendency to say, oh look, the brake fluid's low, but it's not low. It's just because the actual brake pads themselves are almost empty. Now I'm not going to take it all out, obviously, but luckily I do actually have some to top it back up with. And these injection things, they're not actually injection things. I bought a set, I can't remember why. So now I'm going to be winding it up and keeping an eye on that. The thing is, somebody's clearly gone, oh look, the fluid's low, so let's top it up instead of fixing the original problem, which is the brakes were kind of fried. I mean, I will show you in a minute, but that's that's horrendously low. How far we got left, lads? Nearly done, folks. Have to take some more of that out. And also, I wonder if you're all thinking the same thing I am. If it's this, if they've had to put this much in, how bad are the back brakes? Spoiler alert, I know the back brakes are bad, we've got some coming. Now putting this literally just into a nappy bag, just so it, there you go. Just so I can get rid of it, because this stuff, it will eat the paintwork and all sorts. There you go, all the way back. And we're doing alright behind there? Yeah. I knew it was bad, but... Ugh. Clean, that's all back. We've taken the brake fluid out. I'm going to have, this actually is brake fluid, but it's just leaked. So I'm going to put the lid back on, because that's all we need to do with the lid off now. And then I'm going to spray it all with brake cleaner. So that's all on tight. That's on tight. Brake cleaner. And yeah, I'm also going to put that under there. And just let all that all drip off nicely. So I'm going to put a new pad in this, and then I'll put the new disc. It doesn't matter that that's all horrible. I've just given that one final rinse. Now, I mean, I don't know a right lot, hence the name of the channel. I've got a rough idea, because that's one, what I always say, and two, the truth. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? Actually, horrendously bad. I don't have a micro, you know, is it Vernier calipers or something? Vernier calipers, that's the one. Anywho, right, we've got the brake caliper grease, ceramic grease, focus. So we're going to put some on the fins around here, and some on, lost it. So I've probably gone all TT, however, my brakes have never squeaked. Squeaked? Why does that not sound like a right word? So we have cleaned both pins, now we're going to grease them and put them back in there.
Someone came and spoke to me, so I couldn't record taking the disc off or putting the caliper back on. To remove the disc, you remove the lug nut and pull the disc off. Obviously, to put the caliper, you need to put the caliper back together and put it back on using the same bolts. And I'm also going to
divide public opinion now. So we've put the brake disc back on, and we've got the caliper back on. However, I think that's going to look well smart. I've got Audi Phantom Black Pearlescent on the wheels. So once you've got your wheel, obviously you need to put your caps back on the back of here. I know I still need to paint the back, but yeah, put your caps back on. Tighten your nuts back up. And yet these brakes actually don't need cleaning. These have got these got the rules here. Yeah, do not remove protective coating. Before there is actually do not purposely apply excessive force or perform continuous brake applications in order to achieve faster bedding in. So just lightly when you're touching your brakes. But yeah, when you put your tyre back on, you get in the vehicle, obviously start it up, just put your foot on your brake 5 or 6 times, and yeah, slowly as you're driving. I know that's really going to divide opinion, but I think actually that's going to look well smart. I'm going to carry on when I've put the wheel back on. I mean, you can see the wheel obviously needs cleaning because it is disgusting, and that's something I'll probably do tomorrow. However, I think that looks a bit cool. Definitely going to divide opinion, but I like it. Definitely like it. I'm impressed. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. Shall see you later.